Hi, and welcome to our Saturday sampler, and we're on month 5. We only have a couple more, so hopefully you're keeping up. So I'm going to do our 12-inch block first, and on our 12-inch block, of course, fabric 1 is our cream, fabric 2 is the light green, fabric 3 is this pink, fabric 4 is your green, and fabric 5 is our brown on all our blocks. So first off, we're going to do our corners. So let me tell you my cuts that I did change, sorry. Fabric 1, there's 4 2 3/8. I made those 2.5. And then on fabric 5, the brown, I liked making that 4 inches so that we can square these down, and I'll get to that in a minute. So our first part is making our triangles. We're making 4 of those, which is going to be here. We're going to do our background, which are those little 2-inch. And we're going to do this to create this. And then we're going to add our brown. So this will measure 3.5. So you can square that down and you'll keep your points. And then we're going to add the green to here, and this to this, and then fold it up, and that's going to complete our 4 corners, and this will measure 5 inches. Next, we're going to make our points. So on that, just make sure you have a right and a left, and that's down here on the end. So we're going to do this way to this way, and make sure you do 4 and 4. I did one wrong, but we give you enough fabric if you make a mistake. So just be careful on that to create your block. Next, we're going to do Crystal Star. We've been doing a lot of the same blocks, a lot of the same techniques. So what we're going to do is we're going to make these little points. So fabric 1 is your background. Fabric 2, again, just like the 12-inch. We're going to have our green is fabric 2, fabric 3 is the pink, and fabric 4 is your green. Only changes I made is on fabric 1, I made it 3 inches, the background, because you cut that in half. And then on fabric 2, I made 3 inches so that you could make these and square them down to 2.5, so you have perfect points. And then on fabric 4, the green, I made those just a little bit bigger. Instead of 1 7/8, I made it a 2-inch, and then we're going to cut those in half to create this so that we could do this, and then you can make this at a 1/4 inch so that you could sew it to this. Actually, this would go here, so that when you sew it together, you know that this is the same size as this, which is 2.5, 2.5, and then you'll have a perfect block. Next is the same, it's pretty much the same block. It's called Memory. Fabric 3 is pink, fabric 4 is brown, and fabric 5 is this marbly pink and green. So the only one I changed was the 1 7/8. I actually made that 2 1/4. I made them pretty big so that we know that this is going to be 2.5. We're going to do our points just like we did over here, and the cornerstones are the same like we did over there, and then they all just fit together. This is the same size, 2.5, so all this will be 2.5 to create that one block. And hopefully you're keeping up, and we hope you have a quilty day.